Hey folks, here at OS Reviews. You're watching our video review of the Huion. This is a 8x6-inch graphic tablet modeled as the P608N, and it supports up to 2048 levels of sensitivity with the built-in touch pen. This is a device great for graphic artists out there looking to draw, to sketch, and to model, and you can use it with any software on any PC or a Mac computer, and it can be recognized like with software such as Corel Paint, Corel Draw, Adobe Photoshop, and so on and so forth. So it's a pretty powerful and professional tool. It retails for around $80 and below on Amazon.com, so it's a pretty good deal compared to larger brand name devices by Wacom, which tend to be a bit more expensive. We'll have to see if the quality of this product actually stacks up though. First things first, I have to say that I'm really impressed by the shipping speed of this device. It can be ordered online at Amazon by OXA USA, and it arrived in under 2 days. So it's extremely fast shipping for something of this caliber, and you can see it comes in this nice cardboard box. It's recyclable, so it's also eco-friendly. The brand name also has 3 crayons or 3 pencils protruding outwards, which is kind of interesting. It's by this Chinese manufacturer. Otherwise, there's not too much going on in terms of the packaging. There's not any images or anything. It's just this cardboard material, and we have some tape sealing it off. And again, this is going to be pretty much a plug-and-play experience. There is a driver CD in here that we'll take a look at in a moment. So inside, we have access over here to a AC adapter. It looks like a charger of some sort. Or actually, this is a pen holder, so you use this to actually set up the pen itself so it can rest comfortably. So we have that over here, and again, we can just set it up. We'll take a look at that in a moment. And over here, we have access to the main graphic tablet itself. This is a medium-sized tablet, so you can actually sketch at a pretty comfortable degree. So here's the actual device itself. You can see that the actual area is a pretty slick material. It's pretty smooth to the touch, but also provides a fair amount of resistance. So it's going to be pretty much like drawing on a tablet if you have a tablet PC, which is pretty good. There's also a dedicated row of symbols on the very top corresponding to open, new, save, print, cut, copy, and paste, so it can actually act as a virtual touchpad or a mouse for a computer if you want to use that for that. It's pretty large, it's pretty comfortable, has a nice weight to it, so it feels like a sturdy piece of hardware in the hand. It's crafted entirely out of plastic. The top features a single LED light that's going to illuminate when the device is plugged in and recognized. And here's the actual USB cable. It's a USB 2.0 connection, and it looks like it has a pretty long length as well, so we do like that. The back of the product itself is pretty much bare. There's not too much going on, except for the model 608 number, and also the rubber feet that prevents any sliding from happening when you rest the device on a tabletop or a surface. Down below here, we have access to the aforementioned driver CD and also an instruction manual. It's nicely presented and packaged, and it can support, again, both Macs and PCs alike. So graphic artists can use this with virtually any machine, which is pretty good. This is the actual user's manual. This is the Windows version, and here is the macOS version. And it's printed in black and white, but it has a pretty intuitive design and layout. It looks like it's pretty dense and has quite a bit of information going on, which we do like. And you can definitely replace the pen tips if your pen tip on the touchscreen pen wears down over time. We'll take a closer look at that in a moment. Here is the actual pen itself, which is the last on the list. It uses the electromagnetic induction for the power, so you actually don't have to replace the battery. So it's not driven by any replaceable batteries. It's going to basically always have power to it, which we do like. It seems to be a pretty well constructed pen as far as graphic pens are considered. It's glossy, it's plastic, has a nice rubber tip, so it feels pretty comfortable in the hand. And you have 2 click keys composing of a top and down, so that's going to allow us to copy, paste, and select different information. The tip itself is also pretty fine and provides a fair amount of resistance when you press it against a surface. I can see that it has a pretty nice weight distribution to it. It feels pretty comfortable, and for the price, you do get a pretty premium design going on here. And the tip itself is actually a touch-enabled eraser. So if I'm in a drawing application, I can flip it over, and also start erasing whatever I've drawn on any application. So that's pretty interesting. Point out that this allows you to rest your pen when you're not using it, so it has a pretty comfortable design going on. And in here, we also have the removable and replaceable tips. 4 are actually included right in the packaging. So whenever you lose one or one gets worn down over time as you write on it, you can actually replace this tip with 4 that are already included. And if you need more than that, you can always purchase more from the manufacturer. These are pretty much universal. So it's a nice bonus that comes included with this particular package.